Hello and welcome to Readings by Rev Marie. I'm Rev Marie. Done several readings in a row now. The last one of tonight, Pisces. Beautiful Pisces. Oh, Pisces, what do you need to know? What the angels want you to know, what the spirits want you to know. You've got questions concerning love. Okay. Hey, Jenny. Hi again. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Pisces. Wow. Pisces right now may be just, kind of laid back, relaxed. I just feel that they're going like, oh, life is steady. Well, for now, there's that situation, something, an event, something's happening, and Pisces are going to get very busy very shortly. Hi, Francis. Yeah. So, with that being said, when things speed up again for Pisces, when life gets a little bit busier, you may think, oh my gosh, it's going to be like, how can I keep up? Because you just come out like kind of slow. Now it's going to be busy. Well, if you prioritize and figure it out, you'll be able to figure it out. I do see you as being flexible. I know sometimes Pisces can be sitting around and waiting and thinking, well, should I do this? Should I do that? But things are going to pick up. You're going to be busy and you're going to be capable of being flexible and adaptable. So I don't see that being a problem. Now, with that being said, if there's any unfinished business that's been kind of lingering around, or maybe something with someone you haven't resolved, I don't know. I think you may run into somebody, well, all these cards want to come out, that you haven't seen in a while, and maybe you weren't able to resolve certain things before. My goodness, all cards just want to come, so I'll put them here. You'll be able to resolve it now. Whatever you weren't able to, resolve in the past, they'll resolve now. These cards are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. I'm just going to leave them on the side here because I want to look at them as well. So I've got a whole bunch of cards coming out here. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, good things. Good things are coming. That's great. So for Pisces, so you've been tired. You've been taking a little bit of a respite. Things had gone a little bit slow. Things you thought maybe weren't looking to that they were going to happen like in your favor. Things are starting to happen in your favor. Things are going to start moving again. Please don't let the past hurts and past mistrust and past stuff that's been done. Don't let that block you from moving forth. Okay. Hi, fun night. Yes, it is Wednesday night. Woohoo! So please, you're heading in a really good direction, but I do feel that sometimes you think about, well, I've been hurt. Yes, you have. I mean, we all have, but don't let that block your progress. Don't let that block your happiness that's coming. You're healing a little bit, and at the same time, you're like, oh, damn, I'm hurting, or, this. I get that. But then surmount it, say, yes, I acknowledge it, and I'm releasing it. Ask for the angels, ask for whoever you pray with to help you with those past hurts from people, either the people not meant to. It's irrelevant. You've been hurt many, many times, over and over and over, by all kinds of action, deeds, and that. But you're healing, and you have started healing. But when you get those thoughts that creep up, acknowledge them and then release them. Don't ignore those thoughts, because if you're ignoring it, then it's not helping the process of healing. Acknowledge those thoughts and ask for help to heal. Or just put your hands over your heart and say, my heart is being healed, or I'm healing my heart, or Archangel Raphael, who's a healer, heal my heart, heal my hurts, heal everything from past, present, future, heal everything from all times, in all linear, in all lifetimes. That way you'll be a lot better able to focus on the future. There's going to be some changes that you need to do. This is one of them. Every time you have a hurt, or you of the thought, you're going to try and change that process. With positive affirmation, look in the mirror and say, I am loved, or I am love. I am love, or I am loved. I would do both. Because I see good things coming in the future, but if you don't do that for now, you may miss those opportunities because you're thinking about this other stuff. In an earlier reading tonight, I know that they were saying there's no good and bad. We do associate good and bad, but there's these experiences sometimes that they're awful for us, right? But there's these experiences that we experienced it now. We can't change it. That's gone. So we have to move on. There's 3 problems to a solution. Either we change it, but if we can't change it, we either have to accept it or release it, right? So with that being said, when you have those thoughts or those feelings, acknowledge them and then release them. That's your best way forward. In the past, every time you've needed help and you've asked for help from someone, you've received it. Not just the universe. You have lots of people around you who love you that are waiting to give you a helping hand like you've helped them. So, rely on these people. But I do feel that those people are going to come to you, and the experiences that you've had, you can share, and they may learn from those experiences. Helping others is not always about money. It's sometimes about your time and your experiences that you can share. So I think you're going to be helping other people as well. That's going to come to you for that. I do see a change that's just happened. So some of you who are who are working or looking for jobs, I do see a change in the springtime. There is a change regarding your work, profession, career. There is a change taking place. And this is where you need to be. Wherever this change is taking you, that's going to be a better outcome in the long run. Things are going to work in your favor. Ace of Swords. So things started rolling. The ball started rolling in December, and you may have felt something changing, or just have a feeling things are changing, but they're changing. And the universe wants you to follow your truth, your light. Doesn't matter what everybody else thinks and says and does, and it doesn't matter. It's what you want. Okay? You follow your light. By moving forth and releasing some of the stuff, you may feel, well, I'm going to lose this friend or that. Maybe, but if that's the case, then it wasn't really a good friend, now was it? When a person changes and raises their vibration to become a better version of themselves, that doesn't mean the other people are bad. It just means that you've created a better version of you, a 2.0, if you will, right? But by creating that, sometimes what happens, people around you, they don't like changes, or they're not up to par. That means that they have their own path and you are following a different path. It will attract different energies around you, but it's your path. You have to follow the path that's right for you. And if that's the case, that some people are no longer around you as much, you'll need new people that are going to be around you. So I'm going to see what those cards fell earlier, what's kind of hidden from you. So going on this path, you have a wish being granted for you. Now, to me, the wish, from what I can tell, it has to do with your profession, what you do for a living. Or if you want to learn something, go back to school, take a trade, anything to do with work, spirituality, there is a wish being granted to you. If you want to go back to school, you may have the funds for that. But one of your wishes is being granted. Yeah, our path, our journey, that's right. Now, people are around you saying they always see things around you. Maybe they see you, happier in the summertime. Well, people around you see what they want to see. And for you, I do things will work out in 4s, like number 4, anything with a 4 in it, maybe on a path 4 this year. I'm not sure. But a lot of people around you seeing you come in and you brighten up their lives, but at the same time, they see you like always maybe going too fast. But that's what they see. They can't see why you're doing what you're doing, because it's the path for you. It's not their path. So they may not be privy to seeing everything that's going on. Hopes and fears. Well, maybe you're waiting for some news that is going to come quite fast. And again, the news, this particular news is going to cut to the chase. It's something you've waited maybe to help you with a decision you're trying to make, and this news that's coming will be cutting to the chase. Everything's going to be on the table, everything laid out. It won't be a very difficult decision to make because everything, you'll have all the information there. But some news is coming definitely to you, and I do feel before the end of February, February, March at latest, but I'm getting February strong, and I'm getting February 18th. I don't know, pick the Sunday, I believe. No, that's January 20th, Sunday. February 18th, make a note of that. I don't know what that is, but pay attention to that. And the outcome is another change here, but a change that you needed to make for quite a while. And you've thought about it and thought about it, and probably a lot more before Christmas, and now you're thinking about it even more. But that change has to come, and you're going to get help from somebody from the past that's going to help you. Somebody you know that's going to come and help you move forth. Okay? The cards that fell, they were hidden. Well, you're manifesting things again, which is really good. Death of situations, inner strength, money's coming in, and well, somebody can help you, finances, that's for sure, and another change. So quite a few changes this year for you, Pisces, but good changes, necessary changes for your growth. And yeah, and long story short, I see you're going to be well organized. I know you may say, well, I'm Pisces, sometimes no, the end results, you're putting everything there in front of you, you're organizing everything. Everything's going to be in order, which is pretty good, which is amazing. Everything you'll have I see ducks in a row, right? Well, that's good. Yeah, number 4, fours. There's a lot of fours happening for right now. 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. Pay attention numbers, anything dates with a 4. I do see think 4, and more in January, February, March, April, May. Well, it's going to be a lot more sunnier in May, but yeah, pay attention to those dates. But things are really, really looking good for you. Now, let's see what your angels want you to know. Message from your angels. There's a lot being said. Yeah. Yeah. So, things, the news you're getting is going to help you move on. I think whatever was holding you back a little bit, perhaps something that, like I said, you couldn't resolve before, you can now. You will. If you haven't, you will very soon. So you'll be able to resolve it. So maybe that was what's holding you. Yeah. All right, the angels. What do they want you to know? Azure. It says your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to make it happen. Because when we force it, we go against the universe. We trust. We say we want help from the universe, and then when we try to force it, the universe, they know what's best for us. And when we force it, what happens is the universe are going to say, well, we started doing this work, and now they just want to jump in. You know what? Let them jump in. They'll be back, right? So why do we make life harder on us? Have patience, right? Patience is a virtue. I know sometimes I'm the same. I don't want it now, but it doesn't always work in my favor. We have to learn to trust the universe and divine timing. Yes, you will receive your wish, and that's what I said. I pulled the wish card for you guys. However, divine timing means that patience and positive visualization are needed right now. If you can visualize it, whatever it is that you want, right? Visualize it in your mind. If you can't find a picture of it, that might work. I know some people tell me, well, I close my eyes, but I can't see. I can't visualize that. Can you imagine that? Can you find a picture of something you want and then look at the picture, close your eyes and see it? If you can't visualize it, imagine. If not, find a picture. It's concrete. Ask me to help by BUOY, buoy your faith, so that you don't slip into negativity. Right? And that's where sometimes Pisces, I know some of my friends are Pisces, they want to do something, but they wait and they wait. And I'm like, don't wait too long. Don't wait, So you have to have patience, yes. But at the same time, don't let that turn into, it won't happen. Because it may not sound negative, but it is, right? So don't slip into negativity. Ask for help. You can speed up the process of answered prayers by having more faith in their inevitability. Conversely, doubts or worries about how your prayers will be answered will slow them down. That's so true. People say, "Well, I have asked this, but how is it going to happen?" It's not our business how it's going to happen. We've asked and let them do their stuff. We don't need to know how they're going to do it as long as it gets done. They work in love and light. It's not going to be done in a way to hurt somebody, right? It's going to be done in love and light. So let them do. We ask them to do a job, let them do it. Remember that the how of answered prayer is up to the divine wisdom of the Creator. Although you may not feel urgency or even panic about your prayers, it says, although you may feel urgency or even panic about your prayers, please trust that the angels are working nonstop behind the scenes to help you. Yeah, they don't have a time. They don't go to sleep. Once they start helping, they start. And if they got to get another angel involved or another angel involved, they work behind the scenes. They're doing it. They're putting in the universe, they're putting everything that we've asked. They're making things work behind the scenes. We don't have to see it as long as we see the results. That's what we want. Keep surrendering and releasing these worries and fears to God and the angels. The more that you can stay centered in faith, the more easily we can assist you. I think when we doubt and we're having second thoughts, then their angel are saying, well, they asked for this, but now are they sure? Now they seem not sure that they want it. Are we doing this for nothing? Are we working for nothing? Do you want to work for nothing? No, I think they do that, and then sometimes you have to wonder, like, oh my God, what is it about this person? Why do they want it so fast? If they have it now, it's gonna bounce back. It won't last. But if they wait till we bring it when it's divine timing, the perfect timing for them, right? So sometimes we have to ask ourselves, why do we want to rush into things? We ask for their help, let them help. Let them help and bring whatever we need, divine timing. And if some of you have, whether like a vision board or whatever you create, like I mentioned at the beginning of the year, if somebody wants to write some things down that they want, focus on one thing, some of the things you've written down may manifest before the actual thing that you're focusing. That's because the universe knows what's good for you, and everything that you ask for, your highest best, even though if you have, 1 to 10 or 1 to 6, if the sixth thing is supposed to happen first because it's better than the first thing that you put down, then it's all divine timing. Things happen in divine timing for a good reason. So everybody watching right now, I will pull a card from the Archangel Metatron deck. Now, I love the beautiful designs and all, and it's all the Merkaba. Cool. All right. Her path, her journey. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we wonder what other people's paths. Sometimes we think, what's going on with them? But hey, it's their path. This one wanted to jump out, so we're looking at it. All right, beacon, shine on. Number 44, shine on. See on the top of that mountain? Kind of rough waters at the bottom there, top of the mountain. Shine on. Be a beacon of light. So we'll see what else does it tells us here. Pause to receive. That's 43. That came up too. Pause to receive. It goes on what I mentioned before. Stop for a moment. Allow yourself to look at what needs healing today. What needs healing today in your life. So because the cards have numbers, and this card is number 44, it says it's a master number, 44. Like 11, 22, 33, 44, master numbers. And this energy here is linked to the angels and to you as an earth angel. All right. It says you're reminded that you are a beacon of light to the world, a place of refuge for those in the dark, and a port of call in the storm. The world needs your light as never before. Look at the raging sea of humanity here, struggling to free itself from thousands of years of pain, so many holding up their hands for help, and so many drowning because they find no one signaling the way home, back to their own inner light. How are we to create mass awakening and change without people like you to help us? Pisces, you matter, If you realize the power of your light, you would turn it up, not try to hide it. If you saw how many needed it, you would offer it fully. If you could see the difference your light makes to every single person you touch, you would never again doubt your true calling. And touching, physical touch, touching by reaching out to people. You ask, but how and where and when? You block the light in you by waiting for the right time, the right circumstance, the right moment. And when it's actually about to just shining, it just shine. So through difficult days and happy days, just shine, right? As you never know when it is needed and by whom. It will be noticed. It will be picked up upon, and it will transmit its frequency to the right person and call forth the act of service that is needed from you. To be a beacon of light for others is to be noticed and to stand out. You cannot shine slightly. You either shine or you don't. And you do. And you will. And your light matters. It always has. You have a role just as much as anyone else. You ask, but how can the world ever change? Well, it is by each person shining so bright that eventually the darkness diminishes. But the world needs many of you. No one can do it alone. You are the reflection of each other, building a much bigger light than you can ever imagine. Beacons lit around the world switch on, active, joining together, feeding each other. When one person's light gets low, it is recharged by the next light beside it. Just keep passing the light and being the light, for that is your role and your mission. And the angels and Metatron, who's an archangel, thank you for it. So without light workers on the ground, nothing is possible. But with each of you in place, everything is. And a new dawn can be born for the world and every light and every living being within it. So shine your light. Shine your light. Is that beautiful? Yeah. In the storm, we never know when we can help somebody, right? Just a word, a smile. Yeah. I remember sometimes you go into a grocery store, and if you have time, you relax, you just want to go pick up things. You look around. Some people seem to be in a hurry. Some people are just they're spinning. They're just, and sometimes even looking at a person just offering a little bit of a smile makes the whole day. I was once at a grocery store, and this poor woman, I felt bad. She had 3 kids, one in the cart, and the other 2, one was wanting to go to the washroom, and she didn't know she had been, I guess, to this grocery store the first time. She didn't know where it was. She said, can you wait? Can you wait? And the poor kid's like, I couldn't wait. So I said, I can hold your space, for you, and the washroom's over there, and, send the kid over there type of thing. Then her purse fell, and she couldn't find anything, and she was just, it was a lot. Who knows what she was going through. But even just that helped. She was, appreciative. And so was the kid, the poor kid. Never know. Never know. Little small acts, right? Sending positive thoughts, sending love and light to the world. It helps. We may not always see it right away, but it does. It does help. Yeah. Everything makes a difference. Every little bit. Every little bit. If, like in meditation when I have my class, I tell everybody, if you're not feeling, very energetic and you're tired, once you come to the class, everybody's energy, mingles. Everything goes around. And all the energy become equal. So somebody always has more energy than the other. Everything's balanced. And everybody comes out of the meditation so relaxed, so healed, so well. That's why it's important if you can do it with a live group. If you can't, you do it at home, that helps too. But anytime you're with a group, it's much better. It's like praying. Praying in groups is much better than praying alone. because of the energy together, right? But I believe that even though we're home and we can send it, the intention is to send it out, then it amalgamates with all the energy out there, the great big cosmos. All the energy picks that up and it moves forth. And you will feel revived. As long as you don't send the healing light, just I'm sending healing. Well, that's great, but I'm sealing it among everybody else. I want to join with everybody else. Let's just send it for the highest good. I think you'll feel try it. See, it feels different. It does. Yeah, it does. Well, that concludes. Tomorrow is Thursday. I may be back. So I've done the readings for all the zodiac signs for a bit. So I'm planning on something new. I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow, Friday, but I will be back doing something. Not sure. Not sure what yet. See what my guides tell me. They say they want something playful. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for joining. Share with everybody. You're welcome. Now I need to drink more water, but I need to ground myself because I feel like I'm in between worlds right now. So I'm going to have something, a snack. I need to have something. So thank you so much for joining. Have a good night. Have a great weekend, but probably see you before that. Take care. Namaste. Blessings.